So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mbappe! That has been slung wide. Now it's Rodrigo. Could move up a gear here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I'm really impressed with this guy, Jude Bellingham. For one so young, he has wonderful intelligence and a great ability to read the game. The most expensive 17-year-old in the game too, and he's got a wonderful natural feel of space.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Griezmann, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Rodrigo. Fran Garcia. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Konate gets rid without sophistication, and the counter is on. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. And it's Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodrigo. Fran Garcia. Griezmann gets it away. Ball is over the line.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Konate calmly anticipates. Griezmann. And here's Dembele. Thuram. Mbappe. Now the finish! And he's straight offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Bellingham. Lucas Vazquez. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. Camavinga looking for options for movement. And he's onside.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Valverde. And that's a superb pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he was quick to react. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Mbappe considers his options.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Decent enough try.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Thuram. Griezmann. Thuram. Camavinga. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Fran Garcia cuts it out. Fran Garcia goes on a charge down the left. Rodrigo. Griezmann did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Konate. That's been drilled forward. There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. Great hit! And he's really put himself on the line here. Madrid with the corner, they're first. That's a decent clearance. Eder Militao, gently done. Played out wide. Fires it in low. Oh, this looks sharp.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Thuram. Eder Militao. Rodrigo finds himself offside. No way through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Real chance! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
France have penetrated for the first time.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
He's taking on the lot of them. Rodrigo, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a good ball out wide. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Mbappe. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 15, le numéro 6, le numéro
Bellingham.
7, Griezmann, le numéro
Passes
8.
coming off in quick
À
succession
leur
here.
place, le numéro 4, le numéro 14, le numéro 25, le
Brahim
numéro 13.
Diaz
Changement.
aims beyond the defence. That is a brilliant interception. It's their second corner of the game. And that's going right the way across. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Brahim Diaz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lucas Vasquez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
France surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dembele shapes to shoot!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
No, that's been intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, the shot could be on here. Over to the left. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
France certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Fran Garcia. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He can get that clear. Elise. It's a really well measured ball. Rudiger makes the interception.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Mbappe. Oh, strongly challenged there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. So another set play. Bellingham. Nice, ended up in no man's land. Works it forward. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Conte. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for it. Can he put it away? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That's no fluke. It's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively...
Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Deftly away. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. Rodrigo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tchouaméni. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the counter is on. Engages and forces him off the ball. France are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Quality ball. And that's not going to reach. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he's had it nicked away. Lucas Vazquez. Forwards and with intent. That has been cut short. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
It's a sweet ball, that. Sweat. There's the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a really well-measured ball. Lucas Vazquez with the cross. Brilliantly cut out. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga gets good distance on it. Griezmann. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, they can break here. Lucas Vazquez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dembele moves wide and looking to get onto this. Cleared without complication. Interesting. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Harmlessly behind.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Tchouaméni is there, and he can pick it up. He could be in here. Oh, he's found him in space. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. He's found a way through. That's been cut out, well played. Vinicius Junior has given away a free kick. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. That's a good run down the left. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's come loose. Bellingham. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in. Steaming on goalwards. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Koundé, Konate, Thuram. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well timed, excellent interception. Tchouaméni, and it's Griezmann. It'll be a throw-in.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's gone forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we are back on the way.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, great chance! Fran Garcia tries to clear. Rodrigo going full steam ahead down the left flank. Great defending, strong and determined. And France can counter now. Fran Garcia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Camavinga. And he's picked out the run. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe! Rodrigo! It's a good foot in there. France needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. That's a lovely, neat pass. He is through here! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
898.
Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Distributed tidily. Nicely aimed pass. Rodrigo. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
Rodrigo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro
Madrid
6.
have their second
Le
corner
numéro
now.
8. Le numéro 7. Griezmann. Le numéro 9.
And
Le
the
numéro
shot!
15. À leur place,
Oh, it just wouldn't
le
sit
numéro
for him.
14.
Tchouaméni cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit
Le
just a
numéro
bit
12.
straighter.
Le numéro 4. Changement en cours.
He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Now there's a hits one. Really well taken goal. France are back on level terms. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Modric. That's Brahim Diaz. Can he latch on to this? Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Vinicius Junior! It's in! And again they hit the front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Endrick is flagged offside. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lucas Vazquez charging forward down that flank. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. So, another set play. Kante with the clearance.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Kolumuani. Mbappe! He's... Mbappe! Oh, taken with style! They have stolen level at the last! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball.
Il y aura
Great
4
hit.
minutes de temps additionnel.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Courtois gets it away. Shapes to shoot! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Rodrigo. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Mbappe! There's the hit! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
France finding themselves unexpectedly behind. There's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. Bellingham has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Mbappe is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And that should get the job done. Valverde. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Tchouaméni, nicely aimed pass. And it's Dembele. And here's Griezmann. It's Camavinga. Over to the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Dembele. Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Camavinga finds himself offside. Camavinga. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Tchouaméni. No way through there. Short changes him with that pass. Played into space. Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here. Back it goes. Has a goal! That's a decent clearance. Chooses to go back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Fran Garcia. Oh, good-looking ball. Fran Garcia, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And that has left him in a heap. Fran Garcia gets into some space. And he's onside. And the shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Terrific save by Manuel. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Tchouaméni hopes it out wide. Mbappe.
1 minute.
Camavinga. Griezmann. And here's Thuram. And here's... Can he finish? They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! And the whistle goes for half-time. France head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
France head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Now the finish! Camavinga. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Camavinga. Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Strong running down that left flank. Well, that is one way to stop him. And here's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And here's Thuram. Thuram! Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
There's the header! It's a loose ball. And he can clear it away. Hernandez. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Rodrigo. Bellingham. That has not gone well. Thuram was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nicely weighted ball. Lucas Vazquez. Saliba deals with that comfortably. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Big chance! Griezmann. It's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Griezmann. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. He's found the way through. And the shot! Goal, France! And the comeback is complete.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Le numéro 25. Le numéro 4. Le
And
numéro
played
12.
for a throw.
Attention, changement.
75 minutes played. He's had it nicked away. Olise.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vazquez. And here's Modric. And that's been intercepted. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Upamecano is there to clear. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ah, that's a fine interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. France needed that. They really
Il y
needed
aura
it.
2 minutes de temps
Oh,
additionnel.
super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
2 minutes to be added on.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as it goes. France have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.